Hey guys, Fireweaver here, and welcome to your first Scratch tutorial. I'm gonna be making a few Scratch tutorials just to show you guys how to use an awesome program. But first, I'm sure some of you are probably wondering what is Scratch and why would I want tutorials on how to use it? I don't care. Well, Scratch is a program where you can make other programs. You can make things like games and little short movies or whatever you want to do like that. So it was made by some college kids, I believe, or some university kids, something like that, who wanted people to be able to easily get into coding. So Scratch is very easy to use. It's not difficult at all. But yeah, so it's pretty fun to use, and I enjoy using it. So I decided to make some tutorials so that maybe some other people could get to use it as well. But yeah, so first off, in this episode, we are going to be looking at how to create sprites. So or getting sprites anyway, not necessarily only creating them. But we will be ignoring this part today, and mostly this part and this part. This cat. So Scratch opens whenever you open up Scratch, it comes with this cat here, who you can drag around and whatever. Because he's the mascot. I don't know why he has to come up every time you open a new project for Scratch, because most people just delete him anyway. I'm definitely not going to be using him. But yeah. So as you can see, he has costumes and sound, which you guys won't be able to hear, but I will. It's kind of cute meow noise. But so I'm going to just delete him. So you can do some other things. You can make it show on here. You can export it, but I don't need to do that. Don't even worry about it. I can make two cats, but I don't even want one, so why would I do that? So let's just delete him and him. So yeah, also we have a stage which, has some backgrounds. Apparently it has a noise, which I don't know why. I'm gonna get rid of that too. But yeah. So you have the stage, but I'm not even gonna worry about the stage today because it doesn't really matter. So let's start off by talking about the different ways you can get a sprite. You can make your own sprite using this program, which is what I'm going to be starting with. But however, you can also import a sprite, so you can take a picture that you have or something like that. And also, Scratch comes with its own sprites, which you can import from or take one. And also, you can get a random sprite, which I don't know why they would add that, but still, I'll show it off today. And that will just give you a random sprite that Scratch comes with when you download it. So, let's start off by making a new sprite. And I will be using my, drawing tablet. But, we're not going to necessarily get into the drawing, or the making a new sprite quite yet, because I want to talk about how all these different tools work. Because Scratch comes with a lot of different things you can use. So, obviously, you can have your paintbrush, which you can paint with. Change the size of it here. I'm just going to leave it though. So we can obviously undo things, redo things, clear the entire screen, which can be really nice if you screw up really bad. You can switch the colors because you have two colors, like most programs. You can change the size of what you can see. I just want to leave it like that. If I do that, I erase it obviously, like most programs. You can use the paint tool. Paint bucket, that is. Sorry, I had to sneeze, so I muted my mic. But yeah, you can do that. Let's just get rid of that. Obviously, there's different gradients, but the gradient tool is a little bit weird on here. But let's just clear that. That's more useful for the background if you're doing the background. But you can also draw a box. You can draw an empty box. And unlike most programs, the circle tool is actually its own tool. So, well. Nah, it's not unlike most programs, I guess. So we can draw some circles. I don't know how that got down there, but let's just clear it. We can Scratch is kind of glitching out. I guess it doesn't really like my thing, but yeah, we can draw some lines. If I wanted a really straight line. If I wanted a really straight line, I would use my mouse because I'm kind of fidgety. Obviously we can type. We can change it to whatever font we want. We can change it to whatever size we want. No, actually, well, not necessarily any size we want. This isn't like most programs where you can make a new size. But the only way to get rid of the text is just to delete it. There we go. So let's leave that alone. Obviously we can take this thing again. Draw something. That looks fine. So we can select it. We can move it around. Unlike most programs, even if I select something, when I do that, the selection will go away, and I can still draw outside of where I selected. So, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't really care. But also we can stamp things. This is one of my favorite parts about Java or Scratch. I keep saying Java, but one of my favorite parts about Scratch is the fact that the stamp tool is really easy to use. You just drag, obviously just drag, and then click where you want to stamp it. So that's really nice, I think. And this is obviously just the eyedropper tool, which I don't really care about it. So one last thing we can do, I'm gonna draw a circle. I can make this bigger, smaller, again, obviously. Turn it around, turn it the other way. If this wasn't a perfect circle, let's go like that. And then if I flip it, see it's on the other side now. If I flip it, it's on, well, it kind of looks the same, but let's how about we undo? Oh, I'm gonna have to undo quite a bit. I can't undo anymore. Making this circle useless. Eventually, you can't undo anymore, which gets really annoying. Or I could. But anyway, either way, I don't know why it wasn't working then. But anyway, so obviously you can also flip it. Let's do it with a box. It's easier to do it. I meant to do that. I meant to do it like that. You can't tell the difference still. I did not mean to do that. Let's go like that. You can't tell the difference. Hi, hi, hi. There, let's draw a triangle. That is the ugliest triangle I've ever seen, I know. Because I don't care. But I do that with my mouse too, I think. I don't even know. Jeez. But okay, let's just draw ourselves a real sprite now. Because I'm sure you guys are getting impatient. You guys want to get to the meat and potatoes of the tutorial. So let's draw ourselves a circle. Let's draw ourselves a smaller circle. And then let's take the black. Let's draw ourselves another circle. This is going to be our eye here. Or this is going to be the pupil of the eye. That's going to be the eye, this entire thing. So let's take the white, obviously get off my gradient, and let's fill that. And then we're going to take the stamp tool, and I'm going to zoom in a couple times here because this is kind of hard to do, or the way I want to do it anyway. Obviously, you guys can make any sprite you want. This is just the one I always like to make this for, especially for the first tutorial. I didn't mean to do that. Why am I doing this with my drawing tablet? It's way easier to do with your mouse. Yeah. But there we go. So let's just get back out of there again. Let's grab these new eyes that we've given this fellow. They're a little bit small, actually, so I'm going to make them one bigger. Now they're a little bit weird, actually. I'm just going to leave them. So let's make myself a mouth, too. Or not myself, per se. Actually, you know what? I am going to fix this, though. Because this is really awkward. These eyes look so small. So, yeah, let's fix this up here. Let's take this, make it one smaller. That's a little bit better. I'd rather have big eyes than... Ay. Scratch is fucking out. Holy shit, Scratch, please stop. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I'm trying not to swear too much, but obviously, yeah, it doesn't really matter anyway. But there. Let's just... I was trying to do that in the beginning. Let's delete that and make a new circle, because this circle really sucks. So let's just... like that. There we go. Sorry, I'm not talking a lot because I'm trying to concentrate. Obviously, this program, you need to concentrate just a little bit. But let's make our mouth. So I'm gonna go like this. Obviously, I can do it outside if I want. There we go. It's a nice little mouth. It's obviously a little bit awkward looking, but you know what? It's way too big though. So let's make it a little bit smaller. And boop, there we go. That's really awkward looking mouth, but at the same time, I just don't care. So let's fill this guy up with some orange because I'm just going to make the same Sprite I've been making. I've tried this tutorial like a million times. I just threw my pen too. I've tried this tutorial like a million times, and last time Camtasia crashed, and it's just stupid. But so yeah, I'm just gonna make the same guy I made last time, and the time before that, and the time before that, and that's going to be my orange man. That's what I call him because I think he looks like an orange. So yeah, get this done. Let's just get this done. So let's make ourselves. That's going to be the body. Now let's zoom in. I wish I still had my red color, but it doesn't really matter. I guess I can just go like that. So let's go like that, and then let's paint that red. Now let's take a blue, paint that blue. Pretty easy stuff. I did not mean to zoom out that far, but let's grab the head. Sorry, I just hit my mic. Let's grab the head, slap it onto the body. There are no layers for Scratch, so it's just going to be like if I try going like this one will be on top. So yeah, that's something you better remember. There's no real like layering it or anything. It's just whatever you put on top is going to be on top. But so it's a pretty easy way though. It's not that hard. So let's take this and let's give this guy some arms and some legs. Even though oranges don't really have arms and legs, I guess. That's a really ugly one. Yeah, oranges don't really have arms and legs. This one does. Because, I don't want to be cruel to my orange. Let's just give this guy some straight legs. Obviously, I don't really care that much about this guy, to be perfectly honest. So, yeah, I don't need him to look like a supermodel or anything. But, that looks alright, I think. So, let's save this guy. His legs are a little bit long, but, I can live with that. He looks a little bit awkward, but, he's still cute. So, let's also show what I can do with these things up here. So, obviously, here I can duplicate the sprite. I can make two. I can't remember if I already showed that or not. I'm pretty sure I didn't. But, let's get rid of one. This one, in fact. Or, wait, sorry, let's bring that guy back. Come back here. Because I want to show off, you can do that with the scissors. You don't have to right click. So, I can make this guy bigger if I want. I can also make him smaller. So, when I click on the screen, it will go. See if I don't want to, like I click this, but I don't actually want to delete him. Just click there, and it will be fine. So, finally, let's get to the other parts of the, oh wait, sorry, one last thing. Let's rename this guy. I'm going to name him Orange Man. Caps lock. Of course. Embarrassing. But, yeah, so, here we got Orange Man, who is looking pretty nifty. So, let's also take a new sprite. So, we can grab this sprite from the Scratch costumes. Now, there's a few other things you can do. You can go into media, and you can get backgrounds, you can get sounds, but for now, I'm not even going to worry about that. I'm just going to pick costumes. So, let's pick the one I always pick. I don't know why I always pick him, but I'm just going to pick him. The clam. He's kind of creepy looking, but, he's my clam friend. So let's rename him Clam. It doesn't matter if I rename them, but, for this tutorial anyway. So let's get a random sprite. So far, I've gotten a cat and a car. So, let's see what I get this time. I get this weird looking guy. I don't know who this guy is, but, yeah. So if you pick that, you get a random guy. So I'm just gonna call this guy, I don't know, let's call him Andy, because he doesn't really look like my friend, but he kind of reminds me of my friend, I guess. But, so that's pretty much it for this tutorial. I don't want to drown you guys with too much information, obviously. There's obviously a lot more we can be doing with these characters. In the next tutorial, I think I will have gotten rid of Clam and Andy. I don't need them that much. But I will probably keep Orange Man, because, he's pretty cool. I'll probably be using him for the first few tutorials. But, yeah, so in the next couple tutorials, I'm going to be showing you guys, if I just double click him, which will also select him, by the way, I'll be showing you guys what you can do with costumes. So, yeah, costumes are a pretty big thing. I might be doing sounds, and probably I'll start getting into this stuff here. mostly just with the costumes though and the sounds. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching as usual. If you liked this video, I would love if you guys commented, liked, and subscribed. It means a lot to me. And also, tell me what you think about this series. I think it's going to be pretty fun, and I'm looking forward to some people getting into Scratch because of this, even though probably won't, but still, if you try out Scratch, I'm sure you guys will probably like it. And even though this tutorial seemed a little bit boring, it gets a lot more exciting than this. So don't give up on Scratch just because this tutorial kind of sucked. Because Scratch can be really, really fun. I've made some really, really cool things with it, and I'm going to show you guys how to make all the things I've made before. But this is starting to drag on. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.